Man, I wish I had some bubbly. I would pop the cork on that thing right now. Massive, massive day today. The TV is never going to tell you, I'm sure, but man, it was big. Huge day. It might have happened between yesterday and today, but things got massively worse for everybody that I don't like and vastly more amazing for everybody I do like. This is Jared, this is RedRacer video. I'm a former car vlogger. Now I'm an independent citizen journalist thanks to you guys. Your donations, Patreon, PayPal, and Venmo, any one of those three, if you could help me out, that is what keeps this going. I no longer work. I now do this for you guys at your request. So thank you to everybody already supporting the channel. As you watch this video, I'm not begging for money here. If you see value as you watch, click on one of those three links. Go in, help me out. Keeps this thing going, lets me spend all of my time researching and bringing you concise videos that break it down. No media spin, no lies, no fake news. Here we go. So let's start getting into the things that have happened. And this one's kind of been in the works for a while, but I made a video a while back about game over, and I meant that video with every single word. And a lot of you probably saw General Flynn is now exonerated. Finally, they stepped in and told that judge, dude, you're done. You can't keep holding this open, and you now becoming a prosecutor. It was ridiculous what they were trying to do. They did not have a leg to stand on, but they stood on it as long as they could anyway. They knew they were going to lose. To anybody out there that lost their faith in the justice system or anything throughout that, they knew they were going to lose. But I'm sure they were under orders from their leader, who I'm sure you could guess what his name is. He has two of them and a husband. It's all out. And the orders were there for him, I'm sure, to tell that person to drag their feet. That's what they did. But it has come out, it is official. General Flynn is getting out. Let's have a quick recap who General Flynn is. He's a guy very high up in the military that does not like Obama. He spoke out about the things Obama was doing, was made a somebody by President Trump in his campaign administrator, in his administration. I think it might have been his campaign too. I'm losing track now. There's so much of things going on. I mean, it's endless. Sorry. Soon as they basically knew this dude was going to tear everything apart, the opposition did, they tied him up in all of this, went into the White House, got him to interview without getting through the proper processes. It's a very long story, but they got in front of him. They made the guy think he lied. He didn't lie. They took this guy, ruined his life, ruined everybody's lives around him to keep this guy quiet, blah, blah. I know I missed out a lot of details, but I'm just trying to break it down for people. He is now out. He does not like President Obama. He does like President Trump because of what President Trump stands for. I don't know if he likes him personally, but he likes what President Trump's trying to do, and he is very dangerous. This is so big. This is so big. So big. Meanwhile, some handwritten notes came out in the case about Flynn and the way things worked and the way that everything went down. And those handwritten notes talk about, and I'm losing track now. It may not even be in the Flynn case. I'm pretty sure it is. Man, I'm sorry, guys. Long day. The notes are from Peter Strzok. They're handwritten, and they say that Obama's leading it. They have P for president, and he's leading it, and it's damning. It is damning. To everybody, like I said in many, many videos, to anybody who wonders how things could possibly have gotten this bad, how is our country this bad? How are we letting this go on? First of all, we're not letting anything go on. There's a few Democratic cities and states that are letting what you're seeing go on. But that's not everybody. A lot of us would not let that happen. And a lot of our states wouldn't let that happen. The second part of that is we had to let it happen. And I say we, I mean the people that know what's going on. They let it happen because everybody had to see it play out. They knew that the TV could only spin what was going on for so long. You could only spin destruction and murder and just all the terrible things that these peaceful demonstrators have been doing. They've shown us everything, and they're not just tearing down statues of racist people anymore, guys. They're just tearing down statues of our history. They're trying to erase American history. That's what's happening. And they're trying to get us used to them tearing all of our history down and tearing all of our leadership down and tearing our monuments down. They're just trying to break us down. What you tolerate, you teach. You guys have probably heard that saying before. What you tolerate, you teach. We're not tolerating it. The president's not tolerating it. He has said the National Guard's ready to go at the drop of a dime, but we had to let everybody see this. What happened in the same time? Oh, these notes came out that said, oh, by the way, yeah, Obama was in on it. We have him. It's over with. Here you go. So again, guys, it's got to play out, and it's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of people around them that need to go down, but it's there now. We now have the evidence. Everybody, when I say we, the world now has the evidence right in front of them that will launch, I'm sure, countless other investigations into other people, or it will lead to criminal indictments for them in the cases that are already going on. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I understand the world outside. To some of the people on this channel and some people that watch, I know you, I get comments, I get them, I read the emails, I read all of it. Not all of it, but most of it. I know some of you are affected. I know some of you look out the window and see it. And to those of you that do, please hang tight. Please just do everything you can to be safe. If you have to leave for food and water and stuff, be very smart. Don't try and live fancy right now. Go and get stuff that you can just put some water in and get it warm, and it'll turn into food that's edible. Keep water in your house and lay low until everything plays out, because I promise there are countless positive things transpiring all the time. And I'm guessing if the media is saying anything about this stuff that came out today, they're spinning or lying or whatever. I haven't even looked because I've been busy today. Real quick, shout out Ricky Fast, Clark Performance. My Camaro is now tuned by who I'm convinced is the messiah of tuning. I know it's a weird place to go in the middle of this video, but I'm doing it to make you guys listen. Don't leave, big stuff still coming. That red Camaro behind me, spent a lot of money on, and I'll be honest, until about a week ago, there was a large part of me that regretted the money I spent on that car until I found Ricky Fast. So Ricky Fast, Clark Performance, link in the description. I'm going to put him down there. He does not endorse my opinions. He does not think, I haven't even ever had a conversation with him about the stuff I said. He may very well tell me to take this down, but he's a hell of a tuner. Check him out. Anyways, I've been driving around in my car, kind of disconnected a little bit, but listening to my people that I trust as I'm driving and trying to tune my car because I'm data logging and doing stuff. I've had a lot of time to put this together, and I want to say something, and this is, I had breakfast with somebody today that's a good friend of mine. He watches the channel every video, and he was pretty open about, I don't agree with everything you say. He agrees with a lot. Some of the stuff's pretty cut and dry, and for a lot of you, probably the same way. In fairness, a lot of the channels I watch, it's the same way. I don't believe every word that comes out of Dan Bongino's mouth. Hat tip, I stole that from him. Hat tip, Dan Bongino. In my comments, check him out. His videos are long, but they are packed with good information. Also packed with good information, X22 report in my description. My answer to my buddy that I had breakfast with this morning was that I don't agree with everything that any of these people say either, but here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Dan Bongino, as abrasive as he may be, because the guy's seen a lot. He's done a lot of jobs that I'm sure he's seen things I have never imagined, and I hope I never have to see. He's a little more hardened than I am, right? I try to deliver my message a little more, a little less abrasively anyway. He has been right forever. Not forever, but since he's been on his show, on his podcast, on YouTube, spouting about all this stuff. And in fairness, I drove for Uber and Lyft for a while and was trying to make my YouTube thing work as a car YouTuber, and I spent a lot of those hours, and I'm talking like some days I was gone from like in the morning until the next day in the morning once in a while when I really wanted to have a big day or it was busy, things were working. I spent countless hours in a car listening to this stuff, and a lot of it was every minute of all these people's videos that the vast majority of us just don't have the time to watch. I'm kind of getting to the point where I struggle to watch them. Thankfully now, the videos I make a lot of times are what they ended up making a video about later, and I'm thinking my research is on point enough I don't have to rely on them as much. But those people have been right for 3 years, guys. Dan Bongino, X22 Report, Hannity on Fox, Tucker, the people that were right-wing extremists and all these crazy names that they have to give us. They have to give us names. I know you guys think that I do air quotes a lot and it's dumb. You have to. I'm using their names. I have to make sure you know I did not come up with that nonsense. It's unreal. The places they will go and the things they will say to just lie and lie and lie. to cover up what they have been doing the whole time. And it all came out in the last day or two. And it is getting worse by the day, guys. Keep paying attention. Keep watching. Keep your eyes on General Flynn. He's going to now go, I would imagine, pretty rapidly straight into power somewhere with Trump. And if he doesn't, or President Trump, and if he doesn't, he'll at least be advising some people. Now he doesn't have to be quiet. His gag is gone. I'm sure this dude is going to start dropping bomb after bomb on social media. General Flynn, absolutely believes in the digital soldiers, people like myself that are out here bringing truth, breaking down the lies, telling you guys what's going on. So keep your eyes on General Flynn. Keep your eyes on what's going on with that. Also, keep your eyes on the fact that Peter Strzok's notes came out and said, bam, President is running this. He told us to make sure the right people are on the Flynn case. It's bad. It's bad and it's out there. It is on, and I'm going to be on top of it. Stick with me. Where we go, one, we go all. One more time, if you saw value in the video, 3 links down below. Help me any way you can. Even if it's tiny, I'm telling you guys, it all adds up and it's massive. If you can't, though, like, subscribe, leave a comment before you go. Very valuable as well. Whatever, it all helps. I love you guys. Jared RedRacer. I'll see you on the next one.